Hello, this is Saksena from Just Tutors. Today we are going to learn about speed and velocity. These are the objectives of today's video, so let's have a look on it. The very first is speed, we learn about it. Then we learn about velocity and rate of change of velocity, that how does velocity changes. Before that, we'll try these pre-assessment questions, and for these questions you can pause the video, and after that you can check your answers on the next slide. Here are your answers for all these questions. Let's move ahead. Speed. So we can say the speed of a body gives us an idea of how slow or fast that body is moving. So we can define it as speed of a body is a distance traveled by it per unit time, and the SI unit of a speed is meters per second. You might have seen this meters per second speed, or we also measure speed in kilometers per hour, and you might have seen in your motorbikes and cars. So the definition gives the formula for speed is distance traveled over time, where v is a speed. So we can write it like, so as v is a speed, so I can write v for speed here, and then as for distance traveled, and for time I can write t. So it will be v is equal to s over t. We can use this formula for finding out or work out with some numerical problems related to this. Then the next is average speed and uniform speed. The average speed of a body is a total distance traveled divided by the total time taken to cover the distance. The formula to work out average speed is given here. We can see that average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Uniform speed is again a constant speed. A body has a uniform speed if it travels equal distances in equal speed of time, and the graph of it will be a straight line parallel to x-axis, which denotes time. Then velocity. Velocity is a body velocity of a body is a displacement produced per unit time, and its SI unit is meters per second. And the definition says velocity of a body is distance traveled by it per unit time in a given direction, and the formula for this is velocity is equal to displacement over time, which is same as the formula for speed. The difference between speed and velocity is just that speed does not have its direction, while velocity is a speed with direction. Now, and here's a small change, it is displacement. Displacement is a distance traveled in a given direction is displacement. Here are some common differences between speed and velocity. Very first is speed has only magnitude, means only numerical value, no specific direction, whereas velocity has magnitude as well as direction. Because speed does not have any direction, so it is a scalar quantity, and velocity is a vector quantity. You have example here, we can read it. Now, uniform velocity. A body has a uniform velocity if it travels in a specified direction in a straight line and moves over equal distances in equal intervals. Again, it is same as uniform speed, just with a little difference. Average velocity is given here. You can use this formula. Acceleration. This is what we say rate of change of velocity, what we have discussed in last video as well about acceleration. Let's revise its definition. Acceleration of a body is defined as the rate of change of its velocity with time. And if we remember, SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Let me write it for you. Meter per second square. And the formula is A is equal to V minus U over T, where A is acceleration, V is final velocity, A is initial velocity, and T is for time taken for change in velocity. Difference between uniform and non-uniform acceleration. A body has a uniform acceleration if it travels in a straight line and its velocity increases by equal amounts in equal time intervals. Opposite to it, a body has a non-uniform acceleration if its velocity increases by unequal amounts in equal time intervals. The motion of a freely falling body is example of a non-uniform motion. Here is a practice time. You can try these questions, pause the video and show your efforts. Here are your answers. If all your answers are correct, then very well done. You have really made very good efforts in trying these questions. That's all for this video. For more videos, you could log on to justtutors.com. Thank you.